Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome back to my channel, the Only Lauren channel. I am your Professor Lorena de Santos Castillos Angelos Contorales de Música. And today's lecture is going to be on Mercury. Yes, again, Mercury. Because today is Occult Wednesday, and we're going to be talking about the secret planets, Vulcan, of the Volcanoids, of the Vulcan world. Ha! Anyways, so we're going to be talking about the secret planet of Vulcan. Basically, before Einstein's relativity was discovered, promoted, put out there, there was believed to be, I guess, what we would call a 10th planet near the sun, which was responsible for Mercury's retrograde motion. And one relativity came on the scene that explains more of Mercury orbit and relativity. Now, with that being said, there is still believed to be something that scientists call volcanoids, and these volcanoids are believed to be like a belt or a ring that can't be seen, because what happens is because it's so close to the sun, Mercury, or what would be Vulcan, you can't observe in a telescope, right? Can't observe what's going on. Now, as for other types of instruments of seeing, only the relativity would pull that up, because it's the same energy. You would need to be able to see it to confirm that it's there. So what I'm just going to do is kind of start with the etymology of Vulcan, so we can kind of look into why they called it that, and what does it really mean to be a Vulcanite in these Vulcan days? Dragon days in the fire signs. So Vulcan is a noun from the god of fire and rock, of Etruscan origin. Etruscan is the word. Now pay attention to that, because that sounds like crustacean. I think that's where crustacean comes from, like the crabs and the lobsters. And I know that doesn't have any significance to you, but if you've been watching this channel, it should. Take notes. I've been telling y'all that from day 5. So basically what it says here is often with unusualness, often with illusions of his lameness and the unfaithfulness of his wife Venus. And it's called an intramercurial, which means being within the planet of Mercury. So it's basically from the word volcano, and we all know volcanoes as the burning mountain, which is also the same as this etymological origin as well. So now it's time to get into Vulcan. So Volcanoids and Vulcans are the hypothetical asteroid belt between the sun and Mercury, as I said before. And yes, they're asteroids. No, they're not hemorrhoids. Either way, they're gonna hurt a hole of your butt. So basically what they said was the same thing that I said already, that I told you already, which is the same thing, that it's not even so much, of course, the glare, but also they would be so small. The reason for that is because they're so small that you can't see them near the glare of the sun. So that means even though the sun is light, that means they can still be hiding things. The sun can hide things. You know, we've never seen behind the sun, right? Just saying, it's a liar too. Basically, if the Volcanoids are found, they'll be able to give some type of, it'll be able to give scientists some type of foundation of how, not only how Mercury was formed, but how a lot of the other planets in our solar system were formed and how they came to be. So it's kind of like the missing link and the thing that'll make this thing all glue and gel and conglomerate together as it be. And since they did calculations for this is why it's actually really good to be an experimental scientist, even though, you know, I'm theoretical. I love theory all day. It's good to be able to be experimental or observational, because even though the scientist Leverrier, I'm practicing my French, did the calculations, and technically this is accurate. His calculations were accurate because of relativity. When it came on the scene in 1915, they were able to accurately discount the Volcanoids, which they did not see, or the planet Vulcan, which they did not see, and insert relativity instead. And you know what, I believe that, you know, if you have the life I live, there are several realities, and this is why, you know, it's hard for me to, like, you know, okay, this is what you see, right, and this is from this point of view, and this is from this point of view, and this is from this point of view, that, this one, and that. So all of the pieces is probably from, if I had to think of it, what is it, 6 degrees of freedom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I am always right when it comes to math, to physics and stuff. When it comes to the 6 degrees of freedom, you need to be able to put all the 6 degrees together and all the proprieties within those scopes. Can y'all see that? The proprieties within those scopes. That, and there. And the part that goes that like this, and the part that goes like that. You feel what I'm trying to say? No, I didn't think so. Basically, that is the end of my speech, and that is the end of Occult Wednesday. What do you Earthlings think? Is there a planet Vulcan? That would be so exciting. I personally don't think so, because I know things have a way of seeming like, I mean, obviously with relativity, that would be it. Things have a way of seeming like they are something when they actually aren't that. So they are what you think they are. Sometimes you just intuit it, and you intuit it. So I'll see you Earthlings in the next video. Like and subscribe and share this video with your family and friends for the Kwanzaa season and the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter. My parents are Jupiterian, and me and my brother are Saturnites. I'm not saying that I'm special, but I is. And buy my book, Quintessence, on Amazon. Bye.